What's up, Grim Crew? YouTube viewers, if you would like to skip ahead to the gameplay, a timestamp will be provided for you down in the description box below. As for the rest of you, maybe watching live as it happens, welcome back to my gaming dungeon. I am your dungeon master for the evening. I am the Grim Gamer. How the hell are you on this Wednesday night? You see it here on the screen. We've got part 4 and possible finale of Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater on the PlayStation 5. My first ever playthrough in Chapter 1 of the Metal Gear Solid Big Boss Solid Snake Saga. We got 9 more games to go after this, but first we have to finish this one up. So speaking of that, in our last part, we climbed down the mountain, we made our way to Groznygrad, we took Rykov's clothes, we got caught, tortured, escaped the prison, made our way to the waterfall when we met back up with Eva, got all of our stuff back, and made our way back to Groznygrad. There was also a fight with the Fury, and there was the encounter with the Sorrow. So there was all of that happened too. But we made our way back to Groznygrad, and we are inside the hangar with the Shagohod. Already got my disguise as a maintenance guy already on, so the next thing up, we got to plant the C3s and blow this popsicle stand sky high. So that's next on the agenda. Now again, theoretically, we should be able to finish this up tonight, and that means we'll have a one-off on stream tomorrow night, and then we'll be on to the second chapter of this epic saga. But first things first, we got to finish off this one. So without further ado, let's jump back in for part 4 and possible finale of Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater on the PlayStation 5. Let's get it. Okay, well, put us back at the door. That's not where I was. I was up here. So I'm going to head back up here just to see if we can kind of get an idea. So there's one of our tanks there. I'm guessing there's one tank there. And
hey.
Huh?
Hey, stop.
No. What? Are you kidding me with this? So is this guy really gonna come up here? Oh, he is. Are you serious? Wow. Okay, note to self, I can't run. Yeah, he's literally gonna come all the way up here. Wow. That's really stupid.
Nobody here.
Nope. It's just a box. Get out of here, man. Like, you've got to be kidding. Anyway, But yeah, so then our other 2 tanks are there. So... Alright, nice and steady. Nice and easy and slow. Slow and steady wins the race here, apparently. And we need... Can I not use... Yeah, it says no CQC, but does that mean I just basically can't use my weapons or anything at all? Because that's kind of dumb. Let's get rid of that and give me this. Because I can at least use that, if nothing else, if I have to. Oh, and actually, what I did go in here for... Yeah, because I'm going to need that. I can't imagine that would do me any good here, so we'll go with that. Easy does it. Don't want to raise any suspicion now. Oh, what is that? That is something I don't need. Can I just, like, walk right by these guys, or no? Come on, turn around. What? Wait, wasn't I supposed to put it on the thing?
Snake?
Eva.
I finished planting the bomb on the rail bridge.
Okay.
If we get rid of the bridge, the enemy won't be able to follow us. That should at least buy us some time. I've also set up the escape route. How are things going on your end?
I just finished planting the second charge.
Oh, I guess the second
Give
one
me a
did
little more
count, or
time.
the first one
Okay.
counted, I guess.
I'll be waiting for you at the bridge.
I didn't figure that would count, so okay. Trying to see. Oh, you're gonna come right this way, aren't you? No, turn around, will you? Go away. Okay. Now, just out of curiosity, anybody gonna say anything, or?
Snake, your job is to plant the C3 charges on the liquid fuel tanks. There are 4 liquid fuel tanks. You need to place a C3
Yeah,
charge
but the first
on
one
each
I
of
didn't
them.
actually get
The
it
tanks should all be located
on the
close to
tank,
shadow
though.
pod. One more tank remains. You're almost there.
Okay. Well, I guess they're gonna give me the first one, I guess.
Looks like you're in a building. If people are living there, there's bound to be...
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I can't go in here? That's fine. Alright, got it. I guess lucky for me, the first one still counted. I mean, I suppose we set an explosive even, like, right underneath it. It's still gonna go boom.
Gotcha this time.
Gotcha. All right, we're good to go here.
Major, I finished planting the C3. I'm on my way out now.
Hurry, Snake. Is Eva taking care of the escape route?
Yeah,
Supposed to be.
she can handle it.
All right, then. Well, hurry up and get out of there.
Oh yeah, let's walk around with a gun. Oh, found me. Nope. Nope, damn.
Why'd you come back?
Because that's the mission, boss. Hesitated. Oh. Uh-oh. Save? Yeah, sure. I mean, we just started, but why not?
This woman was found snooping around my underground vault. When she was captured, look what we found on her. The Philosopher's Legacy. This microfilm contains all the information regarding the Legacy. You might say that this film itself is the Philosopher's Legacy.
It was the smell that gave her away.
Oh, is that right?
No, not the perfume. It was gasoline. Motorcycle gasoline. She reeked of it.
To think that lovely Tatiana was a spy. We found this radio along with her too. Such a fine woman she was. It almost pains me to have to kill her.
Not today, buddy. Not today.
Yes, she was an obedient one. She was my precious little pet. Isn't that right? What was that? Do you have something to say to me?
Go to hell.
Not fast enough.
You dirty whore. I've had enough kisses from you.
Oh. Come on, Ocelot, put down the gun. Fight me like a man.
Sokolov wasn't man enough to have a lover like that. Just like the KGB to send something so beautiful, yet so deadly.
What is the Philosopher's Legacy?
Very well. I'll explain it before I kill you.
Sure, why not? Typical bad guy
During the last
stuff.
Great War, the most powerful men in America, China, and the Soviet Union had a secret pact. The pact was a blueprint for defeating the Axis powers and creating a new world order. To secure victory in the war, the three countries pooled their resources to conduct the most covert types of operations and research. The atomic bomb, rocket technology, the Cobra unit. And they amassed an enormous sum of money to fund these projects, enough to fight the war 5 times over. That wealth is the Philosopher's Legacy. After the war was won, the three countries were to divide the Philosopher's Legacy amongst themselves. This explains why the United States and the Soviet Union were able to steal away the best scientific minds in Germany as soon as the war ended. But our great motherland has far surpassed its pathetic rivals. We possess enormous wealth, the most advanced technology, and overwhelming power, assets fitting of our great country. My father was one of the men in charge of managing the Philosopher's Legacy. In the confusion that ensued after the war ended, he devised a series of ingenious plots to ensure that the Soviet Union would have total control over the legacy. Money was divided up and laundered through banks all over the world. Switzerland, Austria, and Hong Kong. This microfilm contained a record of all those transactions.
Well, how convenient.
After my father's death, I learned of this secret and obtained the microfilm. With this money and the support of Brezhnev and his allies, I built this fortress of Groznygrad and Granin's research facility. But that worthless fool Granin failed to produce results. I was forced to turn to Khrushchev's dog Sokolov and his invention, the Shagohod.
You wouldn't let him put legs on it, man. That was your
My
problem.
position in GRU made it too troublesome to attack Sokolov's facility directly. But the spy network established by the secret pact still existed. I used it to contact the boss and suggested that she defect. The boss was conniving enough to see things my way. The world was once one, but the conflict between the philosophers has torn it in two. We will use the legacy to heal that rift and make the world whole again. To do this, we need strength. An unstoppable trump card with enough power to bring order to the world. That trump card was to be the Shagohod and the Cobra unit.
Mm-hmm.
I have lost the Cobras, but I still have the Shagohod and the Legacy. There is nothing America can do to stop us.
Yeah, we'll see about
Boss,
that.
take this someplace safe. Take good care of it.
He wouldn't have come waltzing back in here unless he had a reason. The C3's been stolen. He must be planning some sort of sabotage. I'll go see if there are any surprises waiting for us. I'll dispose of her as well. Leave everything to me.
Oh. Oh, there's the nod. Something's gonna go down. Like, you know the nod. You see it in everyday life sometimes too. Just, I got you.
Fight like a warrior, Volgan.
But of course.
Let me face him. I've been waiting for this moment. Time to get even.
But first, let me juggle my revolvers.
No more judo.
No more
field
judo.
trips.
Volgan just standing back, just watching this.
Enough of this. He's mine. You will stand right there and watch. Got it?
Please, Colonel, let me...
Silence!
Silence! Say, I see you back there, Sorrow. Yeah, we got a whole 7 minutes.
Sorry for the delay. Let's get started, shall we?
Sure. In the meantime, why don't you give me a second to get out of this ridiculous uniform?
This is a once-in-a-lifetime battle. Let's make it a good one.
Hey, Flawless. Sorry, kill me when I watch this. Just keeps popping up, floating around like, hey, your time's running out, don't you know? Oh, look at you with your fancy bullet belt.
It's just you and me now. And I'm gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, there he is. Huh? What? Why, thank you. Love that.
You're mine, son of the boss!
Hold on. Hold that thought. Just for a second. Yeah, let's do this. Whack! Oh, what? I had no ammo in here? Really? Oh. Oh, that's cool. Whack! Whack! Neat. Really? How is it that every time he hits me with that, now my weapon has no ammo in it? That's really dumb. That's really stupid. What does him electrocuting me have to do with how many rounds are in my magazine?
Shoot him!
How you doing tonight, Flawless? Really hoping to finish this game off tonight.
Shoot him!
Well, that's the plan anyway.
Sorry, Colonel. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't?
I made a promise to the boss.
Silence! I am your commanding officer.
Interesting that he can deflect electricity by shooting a couple rounds off.
Are you questioning my authority?
Yeah, kind of sounds like it.
Fight like a man, Volgin.
That's right, fight like a man.
Volgin?
Oh.
Emergency. Explosives have been detected. All non-EOD personnel must evacuate immediately.
So how dare you?
Ocelot, find those bombs!
Repeat. Explosives have been detected.
It's like calling one of your parents by their actual name. They're just like, excuse me, what'd you say?
Move it!
What'd you call me? Hey, quick draw! Yeah, right on time. There's some stuff going down. Alright, Volgin. Round 2?
Ready for some more, Snake?
I guess. Ow. Ow. Whack! Mmm! Okay, we got a couple bullets we gotta deal with here real quick. And that. We're gonna do all that, and then we're gonna dig the bullet out. Makes sense. Ugh. Ow. Get up, Snake. What the hell? Whack! Damn it. Cool. Wow. Wow. Okay. No, that's cool. Mmm. Whack! Whack!
C3 explosives have been discovered on the liquid fuel tanks.
Gotcha. I would say, okay, now what? Oh, put the mask on? Oh, yeah. Had seen something about that. Something that happens when you do put the mask on. I should have. A little late now, though. Oh, yeah, all the CQC counters, all that stuff. Like, I've never played the original version of this, which now I need to. But it definitely feels good. Like, when you actually can grab a hold of them and throw them to the ground, like, it feels really satisfying, you know? So how you been doing, Quick Draw? It's been a minute. Appreciate you being here. So how you been? Okay, guys, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Everybody run! Let's get out of here, quick! Hurry! We have to evacuate that way!
Arc Raiders? I've heard the name, but I'm not 100% sure what that is. Okay, yeah, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. Is I put the gun away? I mean, I probably should have, because every time I got touched with electricity, like, I would have no ammo in the magazine, which I don't understand how those two things are connected. That doesn't make sense to me. Come on, Eva, step on it!
Step on it!
Oh, yeah, there you go. Put the partial to the marshal!
Run! Hurry!
Woo!
Don't give up!
Eva,
Hey!
how did you?
The boss let me go.
The boss? But why?
I'll tell you later. Right now, we've got to get to the lake and escape.
We can't.
Okay,
leave yet.
I gotcha.
I've still got one last job to do.
The boss is already at the lake.
Huh?
She's at the lake. She's waiting for you there.
Waiting for me.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to tell you. I don't want you to fight her.
I don't really want to fight her either, but
I've come to realize that there's a special relationship between you two.
I'm really enjoying it. So to be in the top 3,
something that goes beyond a man and a woman. I envy you. Really, I do. But I guess I just can't understand it. She asked me to tell you something. I've never seen someone with such clear eyes. There.
Yeah, the whole tone, the music, at least as far as, you know, this remake or remaster, whatever you want to call it, the visuals, like, it's all so good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It is alive! Classic line.
There's no escape!
Eva?
We failed!
No.
Good.
Time to go.
Hold on tight.
Time to go. Ooh, look at that drift. Okay, I don't believe I have the right, things for the... Oh, well, we could maybe do that. Oh, I never found the yelling gun. That's unfortunate. Oh, how do you miss that?
Watch out!
Whoa. Woo!
Up ahead!
Bye.
Look up ahead!
Really now? Okay.
Take him out! Snake, behind you!
Wow, okay, so none of that's working. Hold on. Feel like this is, appropriate.
You do not throw rocks at a man who's got a machine gun!
In this case, rocket launcher. Say, where the hell am I looking? Oh, wow, okay. Whoa. Woo! I don't mean to be ignoring the chat right now, but there's things happening. I wish I had the yelling gun. I really do.
I can't shake him.
The RPG can't put a dent in that armor.
Let's head for the rail bridge.
The bridge. I thought you rigged it with C3.
I did. We'll lure him onto the bridge.
Then blow him up along with it.
And
Good
blow
plan.
this
The bridge is on
popsicle
the other
stand!
side of the runway. We'll have to cut through the middle of the base. You ready?
Step on it. If he catches up to us, we're done for.
Oh, Salat.
Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry, but one of them little things on a revolver looks absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Floor it. Might have been an incline. Floor it. Ocelot? I need you to play nice right about now. Damn. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Ocelot, my dude. Ow. Oh, slick. See ya. Okay, let me pause for a moment here. Okay, let's see some things going on in the chat. The greatest of all time, absolutely. Gear series, Evil series, Devil May Cry. Hype for RE9. I know my brother's been playing a whole bunch of the Resident Evils lately. He's been doing some of the other ones on, like he played 1 through 4, I think, on stream, and then with his situation, he tries to stream them still, but I think he's on 6 right now, because he's trying to gear up for the new Resident Evil also. Devil May Cry, I've only played the first 2, and the second one was so bad that I just gave up on the entire series after that. So only the first one I really ever played and enjoyed, and the second one was just bad. My opinion, of course. You have to start with 1. So, Flawless, if you're asking about getting like the first Resident Evil on PlayStation, it depends. If you want like a physical copy of it, you're gonna pay a pretty penny these days. But you can, I think, get a digital version off the PlayStation Store for fairly cheap. And the first one, actually, they did do a full-on remake of, I believe. He almost killed the entire series. 3 was one of the greatest comebacks of all time. I did hear that 3 was good. I just never played it. I just gave up after 2. Because 2 was horrible. But I did hear 3 was good. But it's a series I probably should look into, but I got so many series going on right now that I'm trying to buy and collect and trying to play that DMC is just not on my radar at the moment. Alright, let's see if we can what else we can get going here. Wow. I really need a different weapon. Above me where, Eva? Wow. All of that was horrible. 75% off? Well, that's a hell of a time to start getting them. Old Snake here looks all shot up right now. Oh boy, aren't we having fun.
Damn it!
Come on! Hurry!
Quite the leader, just mow down your own guys. How much power has this motorcycle got, Eva? We're gonna have to lay down the hammer. Oh boy. Get out of here. Woo, bye-bye. Who wants to come and play? Yeah, much faster reloading that way. There's one particular gun that I wish I had right now, and I don't. Ocelot's still not giving it up either.
I've got a surprise for you. You won't be getting away this time.
Son of a bitch!
Oh boy. Ow! Woo! Yeah, let's do it, Eva. Yeah, how's the maneuverability on that thing? Garbage. I found a few of them. I haven't really been looking all that hard for them, though.
Snake, we've only got one chance. We'll lure him over towards the other side.
Excuse me.
When the Shadowheart is on the bridge, shoot the explosives. The bomb is planted on the strut of the bridge.
She wouldn't shut up.
Let's go.
Ooh, things have gotten intense. All right, here we go.
Did one C3 charge. Keep your aim steady. The Shadowheart's not here yet. Let it come closer.
Uh-huh.
It's still too early.
Okay.
The Shadowheart's not here yet.
Okay, well then just tell me when it is here.
It's still too early. The Shadowheart. It's here!
Got it. Whoa, Ocelot. Whoa. Love the detail on just the skin. Ocelot's charred face from the rocket booster and all that. Like, just fine details.
It's over.
smoking?
I'm not finished yet!
Yeah, unfortunately.
Eva, you take care of the driving.
Yeah?
Yeah, I trust you. On one condition, though. Leave the fighting to me.
You got it. I was getting tired of running away anyway.
Eva,
Aww. Aww. Oh, hey. How you doing?
For luck.
Thanks. Let's do this thing.
here goes.
Oh, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? Alright, Evo. Ah, hell. Well, yep, a little late on that.
You're wearing him down. Keep it up.
Say, stay still for a second, will you?
Got it. Incoming missiles.
Damn, 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 damn.
It's working.
Oh, I thought there was going to be more than one. Alright, that's fine.
I can't move.
Nope. Park it, bud. Ah, hell. Woo-hoo-hoo! Gotcha. Woo!
Did we beat him?
No.
Feel like I was pretty solid.
Get off!
What?
I'm gonna lure it back here.
You're gonna use yourself as bait? Are you insane?
Yeah,
I'm
you
used to
nuts.
this guy. I know how to handle him.
Woo! Well, that was awful close.
Come on, you blockhead!
Huh?
Oh, what an insult. I like how he aims with the eye patch side. Fine, can I use this? Is that a thing? Whoops. Ugh. Eva, you're supposed to be using yourself as bait, remember?
Look out! Come and get me.
Well, chalk that up as not a good idea.
I can't move. Didn't feel a thing. A crit. Didn't feel a thing.
Okay. Whoops, wrong one. Oh, almost. Eva, you're doing like next to nothing. Gotcha. Oh, just alternating between those two worked pretty well. It actually worked out a little better than I thought it would.
Who's afraid of a little thunder?
I find it interesting that the wires themselves are in his arm. Woo! Crispy. I mean, with those belt straps on, and that'd be one hell of a way to die. Ugh. Oh, the bullet casings in the face. Oh, that's a neat little detail.
Bolt of lightning.
A neat little detail.
A fitting end. It's finally over.
Oh, look at the fireworks. Oh, now I get a second to breathe here. At least I thought I did.
No time for this now. The escape craft is just up ahead.
Well, then let's get to it then. See, I knew it was a good idea to stop. last night's stream when I did, because it was just going to be full blast from that point on. 100 miles an hour. Where y'all at?
There they are.
Bye-bye. Yeah, that makes it so much easier and faster than actually waiting for him to reload. And I say again,
You do not throw rocks at a man who's got a machine gun!
It's an ambush.
oh, no. Woo! Oh, hell. Nope, missed it. Oh, barely. Barely. Woo! Bye now. Play!
Jump! Hold on tight!
Woo! Take flight!
What do you think of that?
Hell yeah! We out!
Looks like they finally gave up.
Woo!
Don't start celebrating yet. We're leaking fuel.
Yeah, that's not good.
Tank shot up.
Eva.
Crap.
Oh. Oh. There's so many times in this game, it's like, God, I can only imagine that kind of pain. He takes such abuse in this game, man.
I'm over here.
Ooh. Yeah, that's no good.
How's it look?
Not great.
Pretty bad.
Not a sensitive bone in your body.
Eva,
What about you, Snake?
I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
That's not good.
We have to get away from here, Eva. Let's go.
Leave me.
Eva!
The boss is waiting for you. You have to go. Give me a gun.
No, we're getting out of here.
We're still far away from the lake. I'll never make it.
I can't believe this. I never thought I'd see you act this weak.
What do you mean?
It's a little harsh, isn't it?
Eva, we're doing this together.
No, you...
Eva, I need you.
Say that one more time.
I need you.
Aww.
I can't fly the wig by myself.
There it is. Way to ruin it, Snake. Way to ruin it. Snake, you were that close.
All right, then. I guess I'd better help you out.
Ah. Oh.
You're lucky to have me.
Yeah, that is not good. He's quite the guy, isn't he?
Snake, can you hear me?
Paramedic. Thank God. Eva's been seriously hurt.
So have you.
Luckily, I think her organs are all intact, but...
Calm down, Snake.
Calm down.
You'll both be fine as long as you get the proper emergency treatment. But you're the only one who can do this. Understand? So you've got to calm down.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now let's open up the survival viewer and treat the injury. Do you have supplies with you?
I'm running kind of short.
Then by switching the survival viewer over to Eva, you can treat her wounds too. Now get to work. Oh, and Snake, I'm pretty sure you know this already, but if you don't have enough supplies for the both of you, your wounds come first.
Huh?
Do you get my meaning, Snake?
Yeah, we got it.
Still got a mission to complete.
Yeah. I know what I have to do.
Snake?
like this.
So, sitting there, calm down. Like, what do you mean calm down? And I just got to thinking, how many times does somebody tell somebody to calm down, calm down, and it actually works? Like, what is the success rate of the term calm down? It's probably about 0%. Like, that never works. All right, Eva. Let's see here. And that. I was going to do mine too, but, you know, it's fine. I'll do mine afterwards, I guess.
Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
So you good?
Here.
Oh, not the revolver.
It's different from the Mauser. When you're using a two-hand grip, you have to be careful where you put your hands or your fingers will get burned by the exhaust gas from the cylinder gap.
Snake turning full gun nut again. He's like, I don't know how to, you know, I don't know this romantic stuff, but here's a gun, and here's all the cool things about it.
Snake, are you all right?
I've been better.
What about Eva?
I healed her up. She can manage.
Good.
Snake, you'll take the lead and break through the enemy's line of defense. Eva will ordinarily be following behind you. If you lie on your belly, she'll lie down as well. If you slip and fall off a cliff, she'll follow right behind. You can call out to Eva by pressing the action button.
Okay.
Head to the lake along with Eva.
All right, well then we'll do that. But first, we kind of got to cure our own stuff. Yeah, see, we got this cut here. Bone fracture, that's not great. Ah, there we go. All good. Now, you said medical history, cut, stab, gunshot wound, blow sustained, electrical burn, stomach ache, finger sprain, food poisoning, leech, broken nail, stomach ache, sprain, inner ear infection, enhancement, cold, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know for sure, because I heard, you know, that there was some interesting stuff in there, at least as far as the original release. And since I've never played it, never really didn't really know what's in there. I don't know if there's some things perhaps that are missing now, like if they took anything out by chance. I don't know, but all right. Probably should. Oh, there's the Cold War one. We'll hesitate to attack. Yeah, we probably better get some camouflage going here. Oh, what's all this good stuff? Stuff I don't need, apparently. Yeah, I need none of that. Alright, it's fine. Let's see here. We can probably ditch that for now. Maybe this. Okay, I guess we're good. That. Oh, well, we got a minute to go here. It said enemies defenses, so I'm guessing we're gonna have some people we're gonna have to encounter here. Actually, I'm pretty sure that is a thing. Come on, Eva. Oh, hold on. Little area over here. There might be some stuff. Eva. Come on. Where did you go? Over here.
Snake.
Come on. There's nothing really interesting there. Well, we have a lot of Russian rations. And these things suck. And is she not close enough? Is that the whole thing? There you go.
This tastes like crap.
Yeah.
Yuck.
I know, but you're gonna eat it and be thankful. I did just see over here somewhere. Yep, there you are. And give me that. Give me that. All right, come on, let's go. Oh, okay. Oh, fun. A whole bunch of them, apparently. That's not good. Great. Say that would actually give me... What? Alright. Alright. Just because we're here now.
You going to save?
Yes, we are.
Good luck.
Thanks.
That's it? That's all you got for me? Really?
Snake, you're almost to the lake. You can make it, man.
Thanks. Appreciate you. Those words of encouragement.
You can treat Eva's wounds by selecting Eva
Yeah.
from the cure screen in the survival viewer. If she gets injured, see to her right away. Got it?
Okay.
Snake, stay on your toes. The enemy hasn't given up coming after you yet. They should be there any minute now. If you go southeast from there, you'll come to a road leading to the lake. Take Eva with you and head southeast.
Okay.
Got hostiles.
What the heck? Come on, man. I didn't even get a chance.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I'll take it.
Eva, what the hell are you shooting at? Ah, hell. Really? Come on, Eva. Come on. Say, go to sleep.
Where'd you go? Snake.
Come on. Get some distance from these guys. All right, where are you at? Where'd you go? Here.
Can I have seconds?
There, now you can say that you've eaten snake. Taste unknown for the tree frog. Although, we'll take those though.
Watch out. Got company.
You saw nothing.
Got you covered.
Damn it. Oh, hell. Come on. What? Where? Come on, will ya? Will you get over here? Oh, you are killing me. Come on. So we were doing good there for a second. What? What do you want?
Snake, the lake is just over that cliff. Eva should be able to climb it if you help her. Keep her close to you.
Okay. Come here. What do you keep stopping for? Keep walking, will you? Oh, I already see you. Who do you think you're trying to fool? Night, night. Oh, not near you. Ugh. Here, come here. Burn? Burn from what? There. Night, night. Alright, Eva, where'd you go? Come on. Okay. Now, I guess it doesn't really matter which way we go here. It doesn't look like. Oh, Eva, you are killing me here. Why don't you keep walking?
Snake.
Come on. Here. Here, I'll eat the nasty one, alright?
I'm gonna puke.
Like, no, that's absolutely horrible. Come on. Come on, let's go. I have to keep telling you every 5 steps. Again, who are you trying to fool?
There's something out there.
It's the enemy! The enemy is back! What's wrong?
Well, I thought that was going okay, but... Let me guess, you can't slide down here, can you? Or jump down here. So we're gonna have to go around anyway. Fine. Come on. Oh, hey, look at you. So, yeah, I found a couple of them, but I just haven't been... Like, Eva, are you kidding me? Come on. Stop being dumb.
Where'd you go?
Well, follow me. You see me moving, then follow me. And stop being stupid. Okay, that guy's already out. Come on.
Got hostiles.
Where? Oh, yeah, okay, I see you.
The enemy! He's here!
Huh? Who's that?
Oh, are you serious? Wow. Okay. You know what? I've had about enough of all your nonsense. Seriously. Alright, come here. You know, trying to be stealthy, trying to, you know, do things like the right way. And I've just kind of had it. Now, where the hell did you go again? Come on. Without a guide, just don't. Yeah, that's yet another one of those things. I'm like, you know what? I'm not really that worried about it.
Well, not bad at all.
I just not all that concerned about trying to get all of the, extra stuff. All right, come here. What'd you do? Stop again? Eva, come on, damn it. Let's go. Oh, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you definitely end up getting your money's worth out of it. And, there's plenty of stuff that they put in. Come on. There's definitely plenty of stuff that they put in. I'll talk about that here in just a little bit more. But, they definitely didn't have a shortage of, extra stuff to find and to do and everything, which is, again, for most people, that's good. For me, it's all about the story and the characters. That's the main thing to me. Everything else is secondary. If it's got a good story with good characters, most likely I'll go back to it just for that. If it doesn't have a good story and if it doesn't have good characters, most likely I'll put the game down, probably never pick it up again. I don't care how much stuff is in it. So that's just, me personally.
Come on, Snake.
All right, here we are. It's a hell of a view.
We made it.
We made it.
Over there.
That's one thing I'm a sucker for. I'm a sucker for a good, mountain...
It's the boss, isn't it?
Lake view.
I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay?
See, that was a gorgeous image.
Promise me.
Yeah, I can't do that. But when I used to ride motorcycles, that was one of my favorite things. It was like riding along, some coast, some water, and... Well, way to ruin my view and taking in the sights.
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss, why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it?
Kinda.
Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold
Depends
War,
on who's in charge.
Think back. When I was leading the Cobras,
Whoever the ones in
America and
charge
Russia
are
were
upset
fighting
with that
together.
particular day.
Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data.
Of course they did. And what they want,
So
they get.
They secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that.
Oh, yeah.
But the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War.
Every border and boundary is set up just by people.
The United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend.
Saw
But
that
one
earlier.
of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The Sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy.
And that's one Kodak call I wanted to try to trigger, and I never could get it to trigger. I don't know where you're supposed to call at in order to get the information from Eva about her supposed child. I know one exists, but I couldn't figure out how to make it trigger.
This is proof that I was once a mother. I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake.
Imagine after all of that pain, suffering in the name of, serving your country would just,
this much about myself
I don't know, leave you just a broken mess.
Thanks.
I mean...
Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, Miggs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
All right.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me. I come. Excellent, Jim.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Ah. No. All right, where'd you go, boss? Oh, there you are.
Where did you go? Where did you go? There.
Hmm.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, got me. Oh, no.
I'm disappointed.
Oh, what?
Run quick.
What?
All these years.
Excuse me? Why does that not work? Okay. No, that's cool. Really? Okay, fine. She judges you pretty hard.
There he is. Get ready.
What? Okay, obviously there's something with the timing that... Oh, come on, man. I got it the first time, and now I can't get it again. In my damn gun. Are you kidding me?
Here I come.
Oh, I see.
You're better than I remember.
There, how you like that?
You've gotten stronger.
Man, where the hell is my gun? You're kidding me, right?
There he is. Let's see what you're made of.
Okay. You know what?
Is that all you've got?
I think I ever did find my pistol again. I don't know whatever the hell happened to that. It'll be around here somewhere, but hell if I can find it. Alright, fine. Come here. I think I found it again. There it is. Alright, fine. Come here. Now I got that figured out. Yeah, keep the weapon away. Keep the weapon put away, and then she can't throw it all over the place.
Take this. Keep it safe.
Thank you. So I think you can CQC her in the original game, but it's not quite like that. It doesn't. They can't like chain it together like that. So that was kind of a new thing, and it was a really nice touch.
A patriot? Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake. You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it. There's only room for one boss and one snake.
The single moment that sets this entire series into motion. So, boss, that one moment alone starts all of what we're about to get into. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I will have a one-off now tomorrow night since this is done, but the next chapter of this series playthrough starts next Tuesday, so don't forget. Because up next in the timeline is Portable Ops. I'll be interested to see my stats once this is all said and done. I feel like I definitely could have done better. Like at a couple different points, I kind of just A, panicked, and then B, just got kind of sick and tired of some of these, you know, enemies and their nonsense, and just kind of went ham. You know, just kind of went off on them. But I don't feel like I've really done too bad, all things considered. But yeah, definitely want to see what my stats look like once this is all said and done.
Ready to go, Snake?
A bullet hole in the neck.
Are you okay? Snake?
Yeah, I'm good. Just killed my mentor, but, you know, I'm good.
I told you you could trust me.
Oh, well, thanks a lot.
Snake! Ocelot! We're not done yet.
Are you sure? You know, for as you know, sturdy as a plane like this probably should be, the fact that he's like, "Meh," and the door just flies off. No. All of my good stuff I spent this whole game collecting. Come on, Snake. There you go. Ugh.
Too heavy!
Ouch.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Not good!
Hey, while you guys are, you know, having a wrestling match back here, try not to get us killed. That was a nice move. Not today, buddy.
I picked up a few new moves.
I think you're just copying me.
Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it.
Eva!
I mean, Ocelot, you just walk around with your guns holstered without a single shot in them? Like, what are you doing?
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
Sure. Why not? And again, Eva's still up there trying not to crash this damn thing into a mountain. I didn't do that quick enough, and I kind of forgot which one he started with, and well.
What's your name?
Snake.
No, not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
John Doe.
Very well, John. Plain name. But I won't forget it. Come on!
Draw. We're gonna go for the left. See what happens. A little worse for wear here. Oh, I got the right one.
It's a blank.
So what are we playing games for?
That was fun. Till we meet again, John.
Just bail out. And I'm not like, what did he go down like he got shot for? He obviously knew it was a blank.
Give me a hand!
go. You know, I do have to admit,
Yeah.
there,
Sure did.
and even in MGS1, David Hayter and his laugh as Snake, I always felt... The laugh has always felt quite phony. Like, I'm not convinced that that's actually how Snake would laugh. But, you know, I don't know. That's just one of those little bitty things. It's always kind of bugged me. That just... I don't know.
Oh no, Mix!
Just seems forced, you know? Anyway.
There's no way
enough
out!
about that.
What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on. Locked on target. I got tone.
You were great, Eva.
Huh?
Thanks.
Oak 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Oak 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Oak 19, do you copy?
Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The MiGs are turning back! Woo!
Talk about a close call. Oh, what do you want? Really, right then?
Well done, Snake.
The MiGs disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
Galena.
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
That's where the M16s take off from in MGS1. See, I'm remembering details already. Woo. Yep. Yes, we do. The Goliath Extra 2000.
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Say, old Snake here, he's trying to put on the swag by the time it was all said and done.
Or is it an order?
Absolutely terrible at it at first.
Invitation. Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
Stain the carpet, man. Smash that damn thing. We're busy right now. That works. Zero, don't bother us right now. Snake's all wrapped up in something right this minute. Yep, bullet hole in the neck. Yeah, a little scarred up. Definitely didn't escape this thing clean, I know that. Again, I definitely could have done better. That fight with the boss, once I figured out to, like, keep the weapon holstered, you know, until she actually comes up and I get a chance to
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book
reverse,
of Genesis.
And so that all could have went
In that
smoothly.
story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, Snake.
She took that picture earlier and then what, just printed it off like it was a damn Polaroid in 1960, what, 7? Yeah, okay.
Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well. First of all, I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA. I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry.
Triumph Bonneville. It's a nice bike.
The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The 2 NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place,
You sure?
saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgan, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the legacy, and also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help.
It seemed like it'd be a massive problem later on.
I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgan couldn't tell the difference. But She knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you. But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live.
I'd have to go back and watch like these final couple scenes and stuff again. But it's like, well, Snake here, he's got a microfilm. I always thought that Eva just took the one that he had. But it looked like there were two different films.
Snake.
And I think hers had like a green edge to it where Snake's was gray. So
no.
I'll touch base on that again here in a little bit. But
she was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
there he is. Mm-hmm. So you can already tell because he would have listened to Eva's message already by this point. You can tell he just this look of disgust with all of these people. Like, oh, they're trying to applaud him and praise him and everything else, and he's just like, I already know everything about you, you assholes. Like, I want nothing to do with any of you. You all disgust me.
You know, we could use an infiltration unit like Fox in the Army. Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the U.S. government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgan inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgan's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the U.S. government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy.
No, of course
so
not.
The operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss, and that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive, and she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given, and she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
And that expression, it's like you could see the sadness and almost anger there too. 64, Khrushchev is outed by power. Brezhnev becomes first secretary of the Communist Party. China conducts first successful nuclear test in its desert. Signet joins ARPA, becomes part of the development. Department of Transportation, groundwork creation EMT system. It disappears without a trace, and establishes paramedic system. Disbands Fox. United States branch philosophers changes names to the Patriots in 1970. Major Zero, the Fox Unit Big Boss establishes Foxhound. 1992, the Les Enfants project is developed, which we will get to at a later time. The sons of Big Boss are born. Well, there we have that. Roll credits. And I don't know if this is going to be copyrighted or not. So yeah, we're gonna mute that. Well, there we have it though. Anyways, what I was saying there for a minute was it looked like there's two different versions of the microfilm. And again, I always thought that Richard Doyle. That's interesting. Anyway, I always thought that the one that Eva took was the one that the boss gave to Snake. But it looked like they had two different colors. It looks like the one that Eva had like a green border around it. And it looked like the one Snake had was gray. So I'm curious now, like, was there at one point where, like, when Vulcan handed it to the boss, was that one green? Was that one gray? Am I seeing things? I'm going to have to go back and look at these. Like, is it obvious to tell, like, which one is being given to whom? And that's just a hint that you have to put together? Or am I just grasping at straws here and connecting dots that don't actually exist? So then there's the other thing about, I don't know, a soldier just carrying out, like the boss carrying out this mission. She had no choice but to carry it through. I'm never going to fully understand that. Because I were to think if it's me and they're like, oh, well, here's your mission. You're going to die and this guy's going to do it. You have no choice in the matter. I'm like, I don't think so. What the hell are you talking about? Like, no, that's just, I'm just going to just go with that. I can't wrap my head fully around that. And it just kind of blows my mind a little bit. But either way, now that we have gotten all the way through this first chapter of this 10-game series, this massive saga that I'm trying to embark on and do, I'll say that, again, the only one that I've played before this was MGS1 on the PlayStation 1. And I absolutely love that game. I actually enjoyed this, I think, more than I anticipated that I would. Again, I'm not a stranger to this one, and wasn't going in. But when I think Metal Gear, I think of, infiltrating a base, which you do obviously in this one, but I think of cold concrete floors and walls and just the whole thing about being in a jungle and all that. Just I don't know, it just doesn't say Metal Gear to me. And obviously as we go with all of the different settings and different places and all of that stuff throughout the entirety of this series, we're gonna see more outside and more landscapes and all this other stuff. So that whole thing about just infiltrating a base, hopefully I'll just be able to eventually just get that out of my mind. And that won't stick with me so much, but just going in, the idea of just, in this, in the forests and all this other stuff. But this has an amazing story to it. And, I really did enjoy this. Again, I've never played the original of this, so I don't know how it would feel to play the original compared to this, as far as, control schemes and all that. I will say that I was having a little bit of a hard time with the control scheme in this at first, specifically because the only one I ever played was MGS1 on the PS1, so that's just... I wanted to hit certain buttons by default to do something, and obviously it was very, very wrong. So I struggled with that at first. Started to get used to it as I went, and I don't think it was quite so bad. I did fumble some stuff at several different points that I wish I would have done cleaner and better. But, well, that's why you just play it over and over and over again, right? And then eventually you get better at it and don't suck so bad. But I did enjoy this quite a bit. And I think now I'm going to have to maybe track down an original version for the PS2 of MGS3. The only copy of it that I do have is I have the like HD remaster or whatever on PS3 in the Legacy Collection.
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived.
Was talking to Brezhnev or whatever?
Yes.
Is that who he was talking
the
to?
American president is relying on us.
And said that he
to
kind of
belittle
takes
the whole
over power?
affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed.
Hello?
Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system.
It has legs!
Perhaps it might just come in handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam.
Adamska? I mean,
of course.
Hello?
I'm always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
All right. So, all right. Panther, hey, you're back. Just heard Ocelot talk. Well, here's my title. Panther. 14 saves, 1 continue, 36 alerts, 127 people killed, 24 injuries, 8 life bars, life medicines used 3. Yeah, no, that definitely could have been better. You got an ad? Well, let me know when you're back then, I guess. I mean, if you can hear me. If you can't, then anyway. But yeah, only 1 continue, and that's when I fell in the pit. So really only 1 death, I guess. So I guess that's good. But 36 alerts, I felt like I did better than that, but I guess not. And yeah, by the end, I was just taking people out left and right. So I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if that's good or not. But again, it's first playthrough, so you know it is what it is, and I don't think it was terrible. I don't think it was terrible. If it weren't for the fact that I fell in that hole, I would have had 0 continues. I fell in that 1 pit in that hole, and that's where the only continue came from. So in that aspect, I think I did all right. So there's that new item. There's a Patriot, the camera, green face paint, brown face paint, the tuxedo, banana camel, PM camo, desert camo, desert tiger, Flecktarn, national flag face paints, 9 types, mummy camo. What the hell is that? And what would you do with that? Grenade camo, lock reward camo, reward camos, 18 types. What? Why? Demo theater, secret theater, Guy Savage, character viewer. Yep, we're gonna save that right there. Well, and then the main screen changes to the flowers. All right, so there we have it. So all in all, yes, I did have fun, and I was just saying right before you got back that, because again, the only Metal Gear Solid I've ever played is MGS1 on the PS1, but I'm not a stranger to several of these games. I have seen a lot of things from this particular one, but like for the next one, Portable Ops, going to that one completely blind. I've never seen, heard, or read really anything about Portable Ops, so that one's going to be a completely new experience for me next week. But going into this one, I wasn't sure if I was really going to like it that much. You know, again, I'm used to MGS1, and when I think of Metal Gear Solid, I think of, well, MGS1, and that's what I've thought of for the past 20 years or more. So the whole idea of, you know, the sneaking mission, like out in a jungle and stuff, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm really going to care for that, and I have to switch out the camos and all that stuff. And I understand in the original release, it's more of a pain in the ass than what it is in this one. They, you know, really made that a little bit easier with being able to switch the stuff in and out a lot quicker. So that's nice. But the controls, it took me a bit to get used to because I was thinking of MGS1 controls and would flub some stuff up there a couple different times, especially in the beginning. But I felt like I was getting used to it the further I went, but still, when something would happen that would throw me off, I'd kind of panic a little bit, and then I'd start fumbling my buttons again, and, you know, and that happened a couple of different times, but, so I don't know if I were to play the original, if I would enjoy it as much or more. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to add it to the list. I might have to get an original copy of MGS3 for the PlayStation 2. The only version of it that I currently own is, I believe it's the Substance port that's in the Legacy Collection on the PS3. But I don't have the original, so I might have to pick up an original copy now. That might have to be added to my list along with the other 50, 60 plus games, whatever it is that's on my list now of games that I want to pick up. But the story is amazing. It's definitely right at the top. I might rank these, you know, once I get done with all 10 of them or something like this. But this one's definitely going to be up towards the top of the list. The story is great. The characters are great. They were all voiced very well. They're all believable in everything that they say and what they do. And that goes a long way for believability and getting me to be invested in those characters. That goes a long, long way for me. The setting with, you know, being in the Soviet Union, the forest, which I didn't know if I would really care for all that much playing it. It was nice to be able to kind of, you know, hide in the brush and, you know, try to blend in with your environment. Like, all that stuff was actually a lot more fun than I thought it would have been going in. Gameplay felt very smooth and very solid. If I were to play it a little bit more, maybe I could get the controls down even more and it would be even smoother yet. Graphically, I think this game looks phenomenal. I think it's a beautiful looking game. I think that all the character models look great. I think the environments look great. Really brings me into the story even that much more when it looks that good. So overall, I really enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun, and instead of doing the games in release order, like I've been told is what I should have done. I should do these in release order, not chronological order. But to start this series playthrough on a high note with Snake Eater, especially this Delta version, I think is the right call. And again, I prefer things in chronological order anyway. So I'm looking forward to the next chapter of this series. I'm just seeing that it's available on PlayStation. I'm going to play it MGS1. Never seen it. The original version of MGS1 is not a looker these days. It's pretty rough around the edges as far as graphics. It's a little stiff, but we got to remember the game is what, 30 years old now, or pretty damn close to it. But I will say, compared to many other games on the PlayStation 1 back then, it was leaps and bounds more complex than many, if not all, other games that I can think of on the original PlayStation. There is a lot of detail still in it. There's there's still a lot as far as the story goes and how intricate everything is. Personally, I think it's got an amazing story, and the characters in MGS1, and I was telling my brother this some time ago, that I personally believe, with everything that I've seen with MGS 1, 2, 3, and 4, I personally feel like MGS 1 is so good, and so iconic that the rest of the series wasn't truly able to break away from it. Because every subsequent release after MGS1 did some similar things that MGS1 did. And like as far as the units that you have to endure throughout the mission, the things with, you know, the guards, the way that they react, the way they respond, the alert phases, the security cameras, the, you know, all of this different stuff, and especially with the characters like the Foxhound Squad in MGS1 set a certain standard that all of the rest of the units in every other subsequent game get compared to. And they're all so dynamic as characters, and they're all so well written, so well voiced, that the rest of the units and bad guys or villains have a hard time competing with the MGS1 villains. MGS1 is so good. It's my favorite PS1 game, period, by a pretty decent margin. Where's MGS? I've never played it. The next one you're playing, I've never seen anything about. They can read your memory card. Oh, you're talking about Psycho Mantis. And, neat little thing about Mantis in, the PS1, he can read your memory card. They went and did the updated one, or the remake on the Nintendo GameCube, which was the Twin Snakes version. He does the same thing in the Twin Snakes. He'll read your memory card, but obviously since you're on Nintendo, it reads different files. So there's different games that he'll look for on your memory card on the GameCube compared to the PlayStation, because obviously like all the PlayStation games that he'll read your memory card of in the first game, the first version of it, aren't on GameCube, so they changed it up for the Twin Snakes version, which is a neat little thing. And we may get to see some of that when I get to that game much later on, because I'd mentioned before that I didn't want to skip MGS1 in this series playthrough, but I have already played it, and I have played it on stream. So when I get to that point, I will be doing the Twin Snakes version on the GameCube, so I'm looking forward to that one too. As far as the next Metal Gear Solid in this series playthrough, it is going to be Portable Ops, and the only way I know to play it, besides like emulator or something like that, is to play it from the PSP itself. So I have a PSP, I have all the correct hookups, and I will be playing it from the original hardware. I've only done one stream so far off of that PSP, and I didn't have any issues. So I don't suspect that I'm going to have any issues playing a full playthrough of something on the PSP itself. But if we do, we may have to pivot. You know, cross our fingers everything is going to work the way it's supposed to, and we'll be able to do a full playthrough of that game off of the PSP itself. So looking forward to that one next. But that is going to start next week, because as I like to do, in between full-length playthroughs of game, I throw a one-off in there just for, you know, just to change things up a little bit, just so that I don't get too burnt out on one thing. And not only that, I don't like to start full playthroughs on a Thursday if I can help it, because that would mean that I only get the one stream and those couple hours of gameplay, and then several days where I don't get to play it, and then I forget half of what it was that I just did and played by the time the Tuesday stream rolls around. So tomorrow night I will be doing a one-off, and we're going to be going very old school, at least for me. We're going to be going to the original OG NES for a one-off stream of Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. That is one that I have never played. And I did a one-off of the original Legend of Zelda sometime back. That might have been a year or so ago now by this point. And that was fun. So, yeah, we're going to jump into Zelda 2, Adventures of Link, on the NES tomorrow night. And then we will start Chapter 2 of this MGS series playthrough with Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops on the PSP next Tuesday night. So, I think I heard the OG Zelda is a bit broken. I think it is a little bit, but I don't know enough about it to say one way or the other about that. Zelda has always been a difficult one for me to get into. I've never spent a lot of time with any Zelda game ever, period. I don't know why. It's just not one that has really, truly interested me that much. But I want to try some games. I want to try different games. I want to try some games I've never played before, ones that I've never heard of before, ones I may have overlooked. And, yeah, I got an NES. So, looking forward to playing some Zelda 2 tomorrow night. That should be fun. So, but with that, I'm going to call it a night. I have been up since 7:30 in the morning because I had a 12-hour day at work. And so I am now going on, let's see, it's now 2:30, so what's that? It's about 19 hours. And by the time I get everything done and uploaded, and I also have to switch out my consoles, I got to get the NES set up for tomorrow night. I still got like another, hour and a half worth of work or something here to get set up for tomorrow night. So, this still may turn into a 20 or 21 hour day by the time it's all said and done for me tonight. So, I'm going to call it here. But this was a lot of fun. I don't know what I'm in for Portable Ops. I hope to enjoy that one as well, but I'm trying not to set my hopes too high and have unrealistic expectations. Again, it's a PSP game, and I have no idea how it's going to play, how the PSP handles it. Nothing. Not how the mechanics work. None of that. So, when we get to that Tuesday night, I'm going to have to try to do a complete, reset in my mind of, okay, this is a different game on completely different hardware, and, just take it for what it is as we go. So, Flawless, greatly appreciate you being here, checking this out, being here for this playthrough, for your support, and for chatting this whole time. Let's see, I've just seen it's available. You've played No Mercy. I've never played, never tried. Change your thought process. Oh, it's all good. You've played No Mercy. You talking about WWF No Mercy? Yeah, okay. So WWF No Mercy. Actually, got a little interesting story about No Mercy. If my brother were here right now, if Suave was here right now, he'd already be losing it in the chat because he absolutely hates No Mercy. Despises No Mercy. Has since we were kids. But there was a reason for that. So, personally, I don't mind No Mercy. I have more nostalgia for WrestleMania 2000, and I personally like WrestleMania 2000 better than No Mercy, and for a couple of small reasons. I think WrestleMania 2000 has my favorite roster in a wrestling game. Certain versions of certain, characters and wrestlers and stuff. I like the fact that it has full entrances, even though, you know, we're talking on the N64 and, you know, they're, you know, blocky and bulky characters and all that, but No Mercy doesn't have full entrances, and that takes me out of it a little bit. The main problem was that we didn't play No Mercy all that much when we were kids, even though we had both, because when it originally launched and originally released, I guess I should say, we got one of the first cartridges. The first run of the cartridges of WWF No Mercy were faulty. They had a problem. And they wouldn't save your progress. Or they would, but after turning the game off a time or two, it would erase your progress. It wouldn't save. So we tried over and over again to start, you know, playing. We'd play for, you know, a good few hours. We'd unlock a bunch of stuff, turn the console off, we'd come back to it, and it was all gone. And we never knew why. We didn't realize until, I think, just a couple of years ago that it was... they were faulty cartridges. There was something in them that was messed up, and you actually could have sent your copy in, and they would have exchanged it for you when they did the next batch, the next run of cartridges, but we never knew that. So we never had a cartridge as a kid growing up that actually functioned the way it was supposed to. You can look this all up, and there's something to do with the barcode, or not barcodes, the, like, I think like a serial number or something on the cartridge itself, like on the label, I think, and you can tell which one is which. I don't think there's very many of the original ones out there. I don't think. Kind of wish I would have had that one now. I don't know if it's necessarily like a collector's item or anything. I haven't really looked, you know, that far into it, but so yeah, we just didn't have as much time playing No Mercy, so we didn't have as much nostalgia for it. It's not bad. I prefer WrestleMania 2000. To save games back then. Oh yeah, I had to save games on, you know, 8 megabyte, you know, memory cards and stuff. You know, that whole whopping 8 megabytes. You know, compared to now, you know, where, you know, games files are, you know, quite a bit more than that. Here Comes the Pain, I recall being a good one. I say I recall because I haven't played it in... oh boy. Gosh, this has got to probably be... 15 years, maybe, since I've played Here Comes the Pain. And I'd like to get a copy of it, but of course, out of all the wrestling games, Here Comes the Pain has got to be the expensive one now. That one's all gone up in price on me over the years. The one that stands out in my mind the most, probably, is SmackDown vs. Raw, which I did recently get a copy of a couple of months ago. I finally got a copy of that one again. I used to have them all. I was a huge wrestling fan growing up, and I used to have them all, from WWF In Your House on PS1 to the original SmackDown and SmackDown 2 on PS1 to SmackDown Know Your Role, Shut Your Mouth, Just Bring It, Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown vs. Raw. We also had Warzone, Attitude, had a couple WCW ones too. I had Thunder, Backstage Assault, which was absolute trash, by the way. One of the worst wrestling games ever. And then just, you know, the Legends of Wrestling games, and, you know, just all the wrestling games that I used to have back in the day. And nowadays, I only have maybe 3 different wrestling games now. I just got rid of them over time, and now I wish I would have had them all. And if I would go back and think about all the different wrestling games that I used to have and try to get them all back, I'd probably spend a small fortune just on wrestling games. So there's a bunch on my list, but they're not at the top of my list of ones that I want to pick up these days. You know, some of them actually might not be all that much these days. Like, I think my copy of SmackDown vs. Raw cost me maybe $15. I don't know. I have it all written down somewhere. I'd have to look at what I paid for it again, but I don't recall it being all that much. But one of these days, for another one-off, I'll have to get another wrestling game or two in somewhere, because I got a couple other ones that I would like to throw in. But yeah, no, I gotta call it, because I got some other work to do, and I gotta get to bed, because I'm really crashing out here at this point. Excuse me. But again, Flawless, I want to thank you for stopping by and chatting, hanging out, and well, now I need a. Of course, now I need a battery for that. Because I go to turn the stream off and my mouse dies. Naturally. Okay. But yeah, shout outs to Flawless for stopping by, hanging out, chatting, for your support. And shout out to Quick Draw McGraw. It's been a good while since I've seen you, and I appreciate you stopping by. I'm sorry I didn't get to chat with you as much as I would have liked. But, you know, when you were here, things were going at 100 miles an hour, and I was having to try to focus. When we were talking about Devil May Cry for a moment and Resident Evil, I would have liked to have carried on that conversation, but unfortunately I just didn't get that opportunity. So I apologize for that, but still, Quick Draw, thanks for stopping by, hanging out and chatting with me for a little while. Greatly appreciate it, as always. And for those of you who have not done so, who may still be watching this, there's a link to the Grim Beardson Discord. It's a joint Discord server between myself and my brother, Swab Beardson. There's links there. There's information there about what we're going to stream next and when. There's also links to our various YouTube channels. On mine, I upload and archive all of my previous streams that I've ever done over on that channel. There's maybe close to 200 streams over there, and just a bunch of other videos on YouTube that I do, from retro game hunting to top 5 countdowns of retro games and all types of other stuff. So if anybody's interested in all of that, that is there for you. So with that, I'm going to call it for the night, and I hope to see y'all back here tomorrow night for some Zelda 2 Adventures of Link on the OG NES. And until then, I am D. I'm the Grim Gamer. I will catch y'all tomorrow night.